Yeah. So I'm just trying to get to a point where like my personal stuff is settled. Let's see. Let's start on our knees. So we're just going to take a few breaths first. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Drop your arms to the side. And just keep that breath going. Long inhales. Long exhales. Bringing your mind, your body into the space. Start to bring the arms up overhead. We're going to lengthen. So press your wrist up, arch the top of your back a little bit, look your head up. Stretch the back. Drop the left hand and lean over. Keep your upper body up or upright and lean over. So you're trying to reach that arm across your body, opening up the side of your body, expanding the rib cage. Opening up the arm. Now I want you to just look up to the ceiling. And then we're going to drop over to that side. We're going to make a long stretch. So walk your hands out as far as you can, keeping your hips down. Take a breath and release the lower part of your body. Slide back up. We're going to do the same thing with the right side. The left arm comes up, reach across, expand the ribs. So you're trying to imagine your breath coming out that side of the body. So we're always trying to release that whatever feels tight in our bodies. So if it's at your hip or up under your shoulder, whatever it is, just let it go. Then we roll over to the right, dropping and then walking our hands out. Bringing our awareness to the hip. Taking a breath. Walk the hands to the middle. We're going to move up into a down dog. So hips are high. Since this is the first one, if you want to pedal your knees in and out, think about spreading your fingers. Pushing the heels back. And releasing the neck away from the shoulders. This is one of the most important parts of this. So take your feet out to the edge of the mat and we're going to just hang here. So if you need to move your head around, forward and back or side to side, really trying to release the head and the neck away from the shoulders. Use your breath to release the upper body. Let's drop the knees down. We're going to drop the chest all the way to the mat. Look your head forward, so popping the chin up, letting the hips come up nice and high, creating that curve in the back. This is really good trying to reverse any like postural problems that you might be having, rounded shoulders or text neck. But it's also really good for opening the heart chakra. So now we're just going to slide the hips back. Keep the arms down. Drop the forehead down. So now we're taking extended child's pose. Letting the hips fall towards the feet. Forehead is on the mat. Really just letting the whole weight of your body fall into the mat. And when you're breathing, expand the upper part of your back, the mid part of your back with each breath. So you're expanding, creating space under the shoulder blades. We'll lift up. We're going to start to move this. So what I want you to do is think about bringing your tailbone up and then moving like a wave, your spine. So forward and then dropping it back. So you're sort of just making a lot of space in the spine. Remember to drop the head. See if there's any places where you feel stuck or stagnant. You want this to be really fluid and flowy so you can move as fast or as slow as you want. Focusing on the movement all the way from the top of the head to the tailbone. Notice where you feel tight, or you might feel some adjustments happening. And we're just going to slide forward all the way, bringing the belly down. Pull the legs together. Lift up into upward dog. Come back into tabletop. Walk the knees up. We're going to stand on them. Bring the hands up, palms together or fingertips together. So another thing you can do here is lift your feet up and turn the toes in towards you. So you're sort of stretching the toes. Pull the belly button in. Make your spine nice and long. So you're pointing the hands up. Reaching. Then the hands come in the small of the back. Fingertips pointing to each other. You can release your feet down. So this is camel. So all we're doing is releasing the elbows back. Letting the head fall back also. Letting the chin point towards the ceiling. Come all the way back forward. Just take a child's pose, but this time we're going to release the hands back. Rest the forehead down. Shoulders drop towards the mat. Lifting back up into tabletop. We're just going to transition through this. So thread the needle, right arm goes under left. Rest your head down. You want to be on the back side of your shoulder blade. The options are just resting your hand there in front of you. You can let it come up, or you can bring it back. So just feel what works best for you. Breathing and releasing. Let's switch sides. So just shifting, bringing the left arm under. Ooh. Also making sure that you're not straining the neck, so letting the neck fall full weight onto the mat. Remember to take a nice big inhale and exhale. Fully releasing into the pose. One more breath here. Come back up. Onto your knees, and then you're going to take your right leg forward. So we're taking this lunge. So hands can be here on the knee, or they can be out into cactus arms. Focusing on stretching the muscle in the front of the leg, the psoas. Then we drop the left hand down. We're going to turn to the right. So opening up that arm, looking up at the hand. Come back to the center. So you're going to flex your foot, bring your head to your knee. You're going to be standing on your left knee. The more you flex the foot, the more that stretch is going to engage. And then taking that right leg across the body, we're going to pigeon. So you can do full pigeon. So if this is hard, you can also do deer pose where that left leg comes out, whichever feels better for you. I'm definitely super tight this morning. So there you go. Bring that leg all the way back. There you go. So we're just going to stay up for a couple of breaths. Awareness is in the hip. And then just walk your hands down as far as you can go down. Then gently come out of this. We're going to go into tabletop and then just take that foot out behind you, flex it. Ooh. In and out. And then we take that lunge on the left side. So bring your left foot forward. Again, you can place your hands on your knee or bring your arms up. Whatever feels good. Right hand comes down, twisting to the left. Look up at the hand. And when we come back, we're shifting our weight back, flexing the foot, bringing the head to the knee. Breathing into the back of the leg, all the way up into the glutes. Lean it back forward. That leg drops in front of you, going into pigeon. So we take 2 breaths while we're up, trying to straighten or level the hips. And then walking the arms down. Gently coming out. Taking that left leg back, we're going to flex the foot so it's out and flex, and then bring the knee in. And both knees come down. We're going to walk them out. This one's a little bit harder, so just be careful going into it. So it's basically taking your legs out, your knees out as far as you can till you feel that stretch on the inner part of the legs. And you can also move forward and back to find where the tightness is. So once you find it, I want you to just hang out there and take a breath. You can rest on your forearms. Just roll gently forward onto your belly. You're going to keep that right knee up as high as you can, and the left leg is going to come down. Seems kind of weird going into this one, but take almost like we're doing thread the needle, but you're going to lay down. So you can even rest onto your arm. That feels good. Switch sides. So left arm comes across, and then left knee comes up. So then you're resting on the arm or on the floor next to it. Take a breath. Coming back up to where you're on your knees. And you're going to cross your hands at the top of your mat and then just relax your head down. Coming back up, you'll walk your knees through. So now we're going to place the soles of the feet together. Hands on the inside of the knees. Take a breath, straighten your spine. On the exhale, you're going to just go forward enough to push the knees outward. And then just hang out there. Always using the breath as a tool to help you go deeper, release more. And back up. The knees come together. Left arm comes across, so you're using this sort of as a lever to push you over to the right, looking over the shoulder, twisting and squeezing. Flow to the other side. Same thing. So as you breathe, you're just trying to squeeze your abdomen. And then looking over the shoulder helps to provide a stretch on the neck. Back to the middle. Sit Indian style. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale open. Exhale close. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale open. Exhale close. Up. Down. Expand. Contract. Up. Down. Expand. Contract. Keep that going. Come back to the middle. Let's do a little bit of stir the bowl. So you're just making circles around your hips. Doesn't matter the direction. We're going to go both ways. Switch directions. Back to neutral. Legs come out. We're going to lay all the way back. You can bring your right leg with you all the way up. So the left leg is, the foot is flexed. You're pulling that knee in towards your chest. Anchoring the left heel down. Now the right foot comes up. We're going to grab on the outside of the foot and pull that knee over to the side. You're still engaging the left leg. Left heel is pressed down. Breathing down into the pelvic region, around the hip. Now you're going to switch hands. So bring in that foot to the left hand. You can grab your toe or the side of your foot. You're just going to let the hips roll over to the right as far as you can, but anchor your shoulder and your arm down. So the top of your body's flat. Releasing that foot over. Going to roll back to the middle. Now that right foot is going to be on the left knee. Just going to reach up for a hamstring stretch. So you can reach behind the leg on the left side. Drop the foot down. Keep that right foot at the knee and then just roll your hips over to the right side. So let your arms fall out so your back is flat. Yeah. Roll back to the middle, and we're going to start that sequence we just did on the left side. So right foot comes all the way down, anchoring the heel. Bring the knee up, so we're squeezing the knee towards the chest. Keep the right leg straight. Lift the left foot up, so we grab on the outside. Pull the knee over to the left side. Still keep the right foot anchored. Grabbing that toe with the right hand or the foot, and then we're just rolling the hips to the right, but keeping the upper body flat. Take a breath. And then that awareness is down in the glutes, in the hips. Roll it back to the middle. That foot comes up onto the right knee. Hamstring stretch. So reaching up behind the leg, pulling that knee up. And you drop the foot down, hook it, and let the hips fall over to the left. Back up. Both feet on the ground. We're going to rock our knees from side to side. Pull the knees into the chest. Want a deeper stretch here. You can lift up and grab closer to your ankles. Releasing the legs, and you're just going to roll the lower back on the floor. All kinds of directions, massaging all around the sacrum, the low back. And then taking the legs all the way out, nice and long, straight. Arms above the head, long stretch. We're going to move into the meditation portion. Grab a couple things here. So to start to settle your body, I don't know what I did with, I had an eye pillow, but I'll just give you this for your eyes. Yeah, it's kind of bright in here. And put your hand out. go. So take a couple of breaths. As you start to settle your body down. Sort of reviewing the last hour practice session and just remembering all the sore spots that you had, areas that felt tight, just so as you move forward through your week, you can maybe be more aware of what parts of your body you need to work on. This might be physical, or this might be within your mind. Maybe there are some areas that you're really struggling to stay with your breath. How you can incorporate some practices, and especially if you're feeling much better, there's some pain relief, there's some mental ease and some calm that you're experiencing. Maybe just infuse some thoughts of incorporating these practices throughout your week and your days. So we're going to start to just relax our body. So bring focus or awareness to the top of your head. And allow the full weight of your head to fall back behind you to the mat. Maybe take a few deep inhales and exhales to help you release that weight. And then begin to move that feeling further down your body into your shoulders. Allow the shoulders to fall back. Just releasing any tension you might still have. Softening all the muscles around the shoulders and throughout the chest space. The more you release those muscles and open the chest, the more you're able to open up the heart space. Maybe you've been struggling with showing yourself compassion. So by focusing on this heart space, we're expanding our consciousness and the energy that we want to infuse into the thought of compassion for our self-love. And then allowing that feeling of relaxation to travel down further into your lower body, into your lower back, around your hips. wrapping around the front of your pelvic region and the top of your legs. Just allowing the hips to sink into the mat. And then moving down further past your knees, all the way down into your ankles and feet, all the way to your toes. Feel each one of your toes as you bring your awareness across them. And then just imagine as you draw that awareness, that energy back up your feet, that there's this divine alignment happening, sort of placing all the joints and bones and structures within your body to go back into this perfect alignment, this divine knowledge of the structures of our body and placing all the energy back in the right places. And just start to draw that energy up from your ankles, back up those legs. All the way into the hips. Maybe you feel some vibration or movement happening, releasing, softening, adjusting. Sort of fixing all the things that it needs to fix. Realigning you with your purpose. Infusing you with energy that you need to be motivated. Drawing that back up, further up your body, back into that heart space. Now feeling this warmth, this healing energy in your heart space, tingling. Maybe coming into that alignment with the rhythm of your heart as you breathe. Feel that healing energy surround your body, encompassing this energetic hug as you begin to draw it back up towards the top of your head, but stopping around the third eye. Just acknowledging that space. Imagining energy flowing through there, helping you to see the steps that you need to take to become more aligned, to feel better, find your purpose. And then to the top of your head, where you release that energy into this ethereal conscious connection that you have with any gods or goddesses, past loved ones, any divine guidance that you connect with. Allow them to give you messages or just hold you in a place of peace. Breathe in this space. We're going to start to come back to our physical body, drawing awareness to our fingertips, our toe tips, our breath. You can start to move, stretch, pull your knees into your chest, anything that feels good. Feel better?